Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph, I'm here at Essen Spiel in Germany. Drako's here, and Drako got a new friend as well. But the most important thing is I'm here with Ted.
Hello, I'm very, very glad to talk to you.
And we're so excited because Ted is going to tell us about his new game, Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. And I mean, to me, this just sounds weird and cool at the same time.
Yeah, we're super excited. It takes Legacy games in a totally different direction than they've ever gone before.
And it's you told me beforehand, you don't rip up cards and so on.
There's no ripping up cards. It's a non-destructive Legacy game. It's just entirely additive. You just add things to the game to change how it's going to turn out.
I heard someone mention the term green Legacy game because it's environmental friendly.
Yeah, as much as any board game is environmentally friendly, yeah, sure, I'll go with that, yeah.
Okay, so the game, how does it work?
So what happens, so first of all, this is co-designed with Rob Davio, who's the designer of Pandemic Legacy, or one of the designers of Pandemic Legacy and Risk Legacy.
He's the legacy guy, basically.
He is the Legacy guy, and it was awesome to be able to work with him on this because he's not just a great knowing about the mechanics, how Legacy games work, but also a great storyteller. Yeah. And it's really important for a werewolf game to have kind of this kind of ongoing story. So the basic idea of the game is that there are a total of 16 games that take place over about 15, 16 years, and each game is a year in time, game time, not actual play time.
That's good.
Yeah, that would be a very, very long game. And the story continues to evolve as you play, and based on the decisions that you make, based on who wins each game, the following games will be different.
So is the same? I guess the same people can't be werewolves from game to game, of course, because no.
That is correct.
You take on different roles.
Yeah. So what we had to do to address that is we have this notion called family cards. Each player, when they begin the game, in the very, very beginning, gets a card. It's a family card, which means they're part of a family. So they have a last name, and so maybe their first name is Aldous or some other 16th, 17th century name. And if they happen to die, then they can cross out that first name and put another first name, and they're still in that same family. The cool thing is, there's other members of the family that are playing with them. And the first couple turns of the game, you're actually making a lot of decisions as a family. You're voting together, you're doing things as part of your family. Now, you don't know, maybe someone else in your family is a werewolf, maybe you're a werewolf, but for the first couple rounds, you're actually working kind of as a team. And then you split up into individual, and it goes to that typical werewolf sort of thing. But again, the cool part is that all those decisions we're making in these first games are going to have rippling effects throughout all the rest of the games you're going to be playing.
It sounds really cool. And also you have the 1 Week Ultimate Werewolf. So it's like a longer. It's a longer version of the one night, basically.
Yes, basically it is. It takes 4 or 5 nights of one night, puts them together, but instead of being just playing 4 or 5 games, you're actually having a day phase where you wander around this castle, Ludwig Castle, of course.
Of course.
Gotta have to tie those things together. And each of the rooms in the castle has a special power. Some of the rooms let you take extra action each night, or look at someone else's tokens or cards or whatever. And then at nighttime, everybody plays they have a hand of cards, they play a special ability, and that lets them maybe swap tokens or check their own token or any of those sorts of things. There's staff running around that have different identities as werewolves or villagers. And after several days and nights of this, just like in one night, everyone votes to determine who they think the werewolves are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds cool. And also something we have to show the viewers, I think you showed me beforehand here, is this one. Maybe you can tell us about the components, or what we should call it.
This is the diary that comes with every box of Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. And this is the guide for the moderator. And inside here, don't zoom in on this too closely so you don't give anything away. But there are multiple games. Each one of these double pages here, if I can get to one easily, is a game. So this is a game right here. And this is what the moderator will use to run the game. There's roles here, there's kind of instructions on what to do, and there's spaces here for stickers. And those stickers are how the game evolves. And some of the sheets here will tell you, if this happens, put these stickers in this place. And you end up having a totally unique experience, and you can actually play through the game several times. You'll need to we have replay packs, so just basically another diary. Yeah. You can run through it again and again and have a totally different experience, and you'll discover new things that weren't in there before. So once you play the game, you're only going to play about 25% of the content every time you play through it.
Okay. I think.
It's a memento afterwards. It's a nice.
Yeah, I think it looks amazing. These golden pages and all that. That's just. Yeah, I love that stuff. And speaking of that, I mean, just last week I picked up a copy of the castles between two castles of Mad. It's so hard to say. Between two castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Yes.
And I did an unboxing video, and I think I said it wrong like 3 times, between two cities, and
Yeah, I still say between two cities, and we had nothing to do with between two cities, although we'd like the game, of course.
Yeah, but I think that looks really nice. I just did the unboxing so far, but speaking of components, I love how the insert was so good in that one.
You know, and that's all. The credit goes to Stonemaier. We worked with Stonemaier on that, but Stonemaier did all the production stuff, and it turned out fantastic. The toys are amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what you expect from those guys. Okay, and as you can see, Drako got a new friend. So, Drako doesn't have to sit by himself holding the boxes and so on. So that's great.
This is a lying werewolf. So, because he's lying down, and of course he's not telling the truth either. So...
I'm a Swede, but I do understand what you mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was going to say, it might be a little longer.
Yeah. Might, tonight when I go to sleep, I'm like, yeah, that's what he meant. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ted, for doing this, taking your time, doing a little interview for Board Games with Neramas. And is there anything you want to add for the viewers? Anything you want to tell them?
No, I just hope I tell them that basically lie a lot when you're playing board games. Don't tell the truth. There's no reason to tell the truth when you're playing board games. So, might as well get used to it. Practice lying. Don't do it in real life unless you have to. But when you're playing board games, you should lie.
Okay, you heard it from the man himself. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll continue this Essen coverage, and just stay tuned to the channel. Have a great evening or morning, whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye-bye.
Be like Drako. Follow Board Games with Neramas on Facebook at BGW Neramas. Board Games with Neramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.